Congratulations. What an honour it is for me to stand in this hall once more to celebrate you as new mathematics graduates of this esteemed university. On my first day in the Maths Institute in 2006, Dr. Dave Wood stood up in front of us all and said, "Maths is not a spectator sport." Oh good, that lecture still happens. Oh, I'm pleased. That information was all I needed to hear to dive into the beauty, the complexity, and the extraordinary joy of this fantastic subject you've all studied. I had a brilliant time here at Warwick. Admittedly, in the end, I was doing rather more music making than I was doing maths. Sorry, Dave. But I eventually graduated with a PhD looking at the role of calcium in women's reproductive health. Rather like mathematics, though, life is complex. It's beautiful, chaotic, and unpredictable. But if somebody had said to me on that first day I'd be standing here as a musician and not a mathematician, I might have suggested that they check their calculations. Despite the popular cliché, mathematics and music can seem worlds apart. However, both require a deep understanding of structure, an appreciation for intricate but often hidden patterns, and a knack for bringing harmony out of seemingly, and indeed, in the case of some of my rehearsals, sometimes actual chaos. As a math student, I wrestled with the same problems that you do, late into the night, seeking desperately precision and logic, often up until the moment the pigeon loft shutters slammed down on my fingers. As a conductor, I apply those same principles when, and this is a true story, the soprano, the lead of the show, accidentally got locked in her dressing room just 2 minutes before curtain up. Enough about me. You are about to embark on your first act in the world of work or further study. Just last week, this university sponsored the Warwick School Foundation's Future Forward conference. It was a conference that looked at how creativity in education could improve educational outcomes for everyone. But a stark statistic was revealed. According to Gallup, 80% of people are dissatisfied with their jobs. 80%. The conference concluded that what was needed was earlier in-school career advice, which should focus on passion rather than convention, with the pursuit of play rather than pay to be encouraged. While I sadly don't have a time machine for us all, I hope that sharing my two vital elements for finding your passion will help you to join the 20% who are satisfied with work. These are joy and community. My journey to becoming a conductor started serendipitously, actually in this room. As a mathematician, I was brought in by the Opera Society of the university to help with the finances, because I was good with numbers, they thought. During auditions, we needed to recast the conductor in a singing role. So as I was in charge, and with no one else left to conduct, I stepped in. Juggling the production and learning to conduct for the first time was quite a tricky thing to do. And then I had to pretend, I had to do my degree work also. But by the end, I was absolutely smitten. It took me a while, though, to understand why I loved it so much. But now I've realized that I had found my joy, the thing that gives me energy every day. And that was helping others to become better than they ever believed they could be themselves. Whether it's conducting a professional symphony orchestra and adding that cherry on the cake in a concert, or whether it's working with an individual child to help them find their voice in a singing workshop. So, to slightly misquote Marie Kondo, find what sparks joy for you. Don't rush. Don't plan it too much, but give 100% to what you're doing right now, because you never know where you will find your joy. The second thing is community. During my time at Warwick, the sense of community I experienced was pivotal to my journey. Working with a huge array of talented friends, collaborating with academics and other mentors, the community here provided, and the support of friends, family, and others continues to provide a strong foundation for my career. Building a community of personal champions, those people who lift you up, is crucial. And believe me, at some point, you will need them. Now, the Vice-Chancellor said to me, you've got the microphone earlier, so you might as well use it. So I hope you don't mind. I'd like us all to do a little exercise. Could I have some house lights? I'm a conductor, I couldn't resist. Your friends and family will always be there in the background, ready to put the winds in your sails. Friends and family, when I face you, can you join in with me? Can I start in this corner, please? Keep in touch with, and can you keep going? Keep in touch with and seek out new mentors and teachers. Listen to their advice, even when it might rain on your parade. They often know what they're talking about. Can we have some rain, please? You are now part of a global community like no other, forever connected by your Warwick experience to over almost 300,000 alumni. Stay connected and get involved. So graduates, you are the ones putting in all the energy. Can I have your rainfall, please? Occasionally, though, you have to put your foot down. Thank you. Build your community. Nurture it and lean on it when you need. For advice, for support, or just for a good natter. It might sometimes rain. You need that for growth. You need people to say, hold on, have you tried it this way? But together you will kick up a storm. Now, we're filled with community and joy. Here is my final ingredient. Throughout your life, remember the power of storytelling. Use it not just for self-promotion, but in getting people to understand you, to understand your joy, and to be moved enough by your mission to join your community of rainmakers. Use your skills and knowledge to tell stories that inspire and connect people, but also it won't be long before you become the mentor. When that happens, strive to be the person that you needed when you were younger or less experienced, and help somebody else to write their story. You never know, you might spark your joy. To you, the graduates of 2024, your story is just beginning. Each new day is full of possibilities. Remember, though, to write just one chapter at a time. Take the time to discover your passion and shape your path. Sorry, Dave. Life is not a spectator sport. Find your joy, build and grow your community, and write your story. Good luck.